Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Luke Beller. So today I wanted to take a look at LSU wide receiver Terrace Marshall, sort of go through what lots of draft experts, sort of have to say about him, and sort of talk about whether or not the Packers should come in and draft a guy like Terrace Marshall in the first round, possibly second round of this 2021 NFL draft. But if you guys are new to this channel, I put up Packers news almost every single day, analysis, all that kind of stuff. So you want to see that, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. And if you guys enjoy the video, drop a like as well. So taking a look at Terrace Marshall, LSU wide receiver, of course, as you can see here on PFF's site. Ja'Marr Chase, one of the highest, ranked wide receivers. And Terrace Marshall is a guy who, spent some time behind Ja'Marr Chase, Justin Jefferson, and he still produced at, a pretty high level, considering he wasn't really the main option until mainly in 2020, when Ja'Marr Chase, opted out for that year. Taking a look at his stats for the past 3 seasons in college. 2018, 12 receptions, 192 yards. Then 2019, 46 receptions, 671 yards, and 13 touchdowns. So great season in 2019, even though he wasn't, the number one wide receiver. And then in 2020, of course, playing less games because, COVID and all that kind of stuff. With Ja'Marr Chase out, he still put up 48 receptions, 731 yards, and 10 touchdowns. So right now, PFF does have him ranked as the 28th overall player. For when you take a look at solely at wide receivers, there's 5 other guys who are ahead of Terrace Marshall. If we take a look here at the Draft Network, sort of their thoughts on Terrace Marshall as a wide receiver. In 2019, LSU wide receiver Terrace Marshall Jr. was the other guy in a historic Tigers offense that featured dynamic talents at receiver in Ja'Marr Chase and Justin Jefferson. Crazy receiving core in college there. With neither Chase nor Jefferson in the mix in 2020, it was Marshall's chance to shine, and he took full advantage. In 7 games in 2020, Marshall averaged more than 100 receiving yards per game and hauled in double-digit touchdown receptions for the second consecutive season. Marshall is a versatile receiver that's proven himself both from the slot and out wide while attacking all levels of the field with consistency. So that is one thing about him. He can sort of play in the slot or out wide. Taking a look at where he lined up the past few seasons. So 2019, as you can see, 154 times in the slot, 284 times out wide. And then 2020, he played majority of his snaps actually in the slot, 213 snaps there in the slot, and only 45 out wide in 2020. And he's a big guy, 6'3", 200 pounds, definitely an athlete. So they go on to say he offers terrific size, physicality, hands, ball skills, run after catch ability, route running skills, and overall technical refinement. Marshall did miss 3 games in 2019 with a foot injury, had some minor drop issues creep up in 2020, and has some inconsistent moments as a blocker, but there isn't much in the way of notable concerns as he enters the next level. Marshall has a potential to become a productive piece of an NFL offense that can produce in a variety of ways. So it does seem that he is a great receiver, probably top 10 wide receiver in this draft, and the question is, will the Packers use a first-round draft pick on a receiver? Personally, I think they should come and draft a defensive player, maybe like an offensive lineman in the first round. Would I be upset if they came in and drafted a wide receiver? I honestly don't think so. To be able to bring in another guy, like a first-round talent, to pair with Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams, I think it could be really exciting and definitely fun to watch. So if they were to come in and draft a guy like Terrace Marshall, I would be pretty excited, but I do think there are some other pressing needs. I think our defense just needs to, especially cornerback, take a little sort of step up there. And so personally, I think that would make more sense. But if the Packers were to come in, draft one of these receivers, I would honestly still be pretty excited. But let me know your guys' thoughts on Terrace Marshall, if you think the Packers should draft him or not. But that is all I got for today. If you guys enjoyed it, drop a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And I'll see you guys on the next video.